this 4-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Marco Estrada gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Into the box, Tyler Wade, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one in this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Torreyes is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, Dero, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. You start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99.
So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Travis fields it cleanly. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Richard. And that's the third out. Yanks leave one. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jordan Montgomery gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, big lefty Jordan Montgomery. There's lots to like about this guy. The pride and joy of the University of South Carolina. Good, sneaky fastball, 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good changeup. His curveball has gotten better as he's gone on. This guy has a chance to be a really good pitcher for a long time. Good, clean, simple mechanics for a big guy. Repeats his delivery quite well. Has a chance to be a really good starting pitcher.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty break.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
So coming to the plate, Devin Travis. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is popped up. Austin is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Down into left center for a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Smoke, a 6'4" switch hitter. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Blue Jays held in check. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. The 2-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Full count now, 3-2.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try it again, 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Now batting, Brendan Drury. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Pilar. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Here's Brett Gardner now. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, comes in with 6 hits in 39 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And that misses 1-1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2-1 to count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Travis. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Kendrys Morales.
Leading off with the Jays, designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Ball.
2-0.
2-0.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-1 home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping into the box, Steve Pearce, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. It's 3-1 now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Right side hit hard. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
At the plate, Yankees Solarte. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Hold strike on the inside corner. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. high in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. And that ends the inning. One left for Toronto. We'll move to the third with no score. Back with Major League Baseball on the show as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Here's Tyler Austin now as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
First baseman, Tyler Austin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's a strike. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile.
Nope.
And he takes ball one.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. And that misses. 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Solarte fields it cleanly. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with two men out. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Two and two now with two away and the base is empty.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Ronald Torreyes would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Popped him up. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in, Russell Martin as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Russell Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Stepping up now, Kevin Pillar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Cue shot here out towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Standing in, Devin Travis. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in now for the Yankees, Ronald Torreyes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Nope.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Ball.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Softly hit here to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Judge, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Drilled right back up the middle. Travis has it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready now, Josh Donaldson. He singled his last
Leading
time
up the
up.
4th inning, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. Bounces in the dirt for a ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Justin Smoke. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Two and two.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Austin in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Hendrys
Striding
Morales.
forward now is the DH, Hendrys Morales. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Misses, ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Breaking ball in for a strike. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here now the 2-2. It is looked at, and the count moves full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Popped him up. Donaldson has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard on the ground towards short. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
He swings and misses. Throw down. And they're going to get him at second base on a great throw by Martin.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Two out, nobody on.
Ball 1.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hit on the ground to short. Solarte's got it. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ballgame. Here's Tyler Austin now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Here it comes on 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Here's the 1-2. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in to try it again, Steve Pearce. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Steve Pearce.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
Randall Richard.
Stepping into the box, Randall Grichuk, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Hit high and deep to right center. Gardner's after it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yankees Solarte. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Ball 1. Pearce leads off first with 1 away. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Here's the catcher, Luke Maley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to first. Smoke comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tyler Wade.
Digging in once again, Tyler Wade. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. And that one stayed up a little high. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2-2 now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Popped him up. Smoke is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman,
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Still even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Russell Martin now. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Russell Martin.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Count now, a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kevin Pillar. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's set. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. In the air, down the line in left. On the move is Stanton. And he makes the catch in the corner. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Up next for the Blue
Riding in once again, Devin Travis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. This is a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Still no score. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Up and in for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
The 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Martin gathers. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Up next for the
Giancarlo Stanton now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Now batting, shortstop,
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pilar moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
In now, Brandon Drury, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 delivery. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. In time, and he is nailed at second. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. Now 1-0 Yanks. Ready once again, Justin Smoke. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, one away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Here's Kendrys Morales. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Hero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Steve Pearce is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. And this is foul right side. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Has a look, now the pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Morales, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Settling in now, Rendell Gritcher. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
We'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he misses. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fly ball right down the line in left. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Blue Jays leave a pair. It remains 1-0. Ryan Tepera will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Ryan Tepera.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder number 11, Brett Gardner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. 1-1. Popped him up. Donaldson has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman.
Into the box now, Tyler Austin. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. One out, nobody on. Drilled down the line. Donaldson's up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, catcher, Luke Maile.
Digging in, Luke Maile. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And he lays off there. 1-0. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is back up the middle and into center field. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. First offering on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Maley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2 balls and a strike to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Yanks leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. David Robertson will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
David Robertson.
Stepping in, Russell Martin. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Here it comes on 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball.
2-2 now.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Kevin Pillar.
Striding into the box, Kevin Pillar. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 0 for 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Devin.
Now at the plate, Devin Travis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
A high fastball is in there.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Robertson's ready. Here's the 0-2. Line to the right side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets a third one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. 1 left for Toronto. They trail this one 1-0. Tyler Clippard enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Ronald Turias, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Clippard, a right-hander standing 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again. Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he misses again, ball 3.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. So nothing in the Bombers' 9th. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. They trail here 1-0. Aroldis Chapman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Here's Justin Smoke now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gardner is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Here's Kendrys Morales. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Full count now for Morales. Steve Pearce waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike over the outside corner. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Line toward the alley in left center. Stanton is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. New York jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jordan Montgomery gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Marco Estrada to settle with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.